It is Tuesday. I just got back from the Arnold Expo. You can probably hear my voice is kind of different than normal. I've been talking all weekend. I'm completely exhausted, but I am so thankful that I had such an incredible weekend. It is amazing to get to meet you guys, to hear your stories, to hear what helps you and what you want to learn about. I love interacting with you guys, and I love these expo weekends, getting to meet different people, getting to see my friends and family. So I'm very thankful to my sponsors, PE Science, for allowing me to be able to go to these expos and to have these opportunities. So I'm very excited. I'm going to do a shoulder kind of cue workout, proper form and improper form, so you guys can kind of see the difference. So that is specifically how I've really grown my delts, is doing proper form and keeping intensity and volume there in my lifts. I'm going to take you guys on a shoulder day. I hope you like it. I'm also going to do chest again because chesticles, and I love working chest. I just love it. So let's get started. I don't know if you noticed, but I uploaded one of my podcast episodes. It is specifically on how to interpret research and the limitations of research. So I uploaded that. It's just audio, and I know that is not the thing for YouTube, but I love learning. I love spreading knowledge. So if you are interested, you can check that out. I'm going to try and upload a couple of my podcast episodes on YouTube as well, just so if people are not able to download iTunes or can't find my podcast on SoundCloud, you guys can find it on YouTube as well. I apologize again for my voice, for talking all through the expo. I'm dead. I'm so happy. My heart is so full. So let's get started on a lift. With shoulder training, I always start with lateral raises. I like to warm up the muscle, make sure everything's moving and activated, and then I move on to normally rear delts, since that is a muscle that is normally underactive. So I really make sure that I'm using my rear delts in this movement. I like to think of pushing my elbows out as far as possible, and that really triggers the rear delt to do the work and not your back. So when I'm doing seated presses, I really want to make sure, again, like I said in my other shoulder video, that my arms are not fully extending at the top and there's always a slight bend. Now, the awesome thing about presses is that they are working your chest and your delts. So this is an awesome compound movement. I love doing Arnold presses, and Arnold presses actually even hit your rear delt. So they hit front delt, medial delt, and rear delts, and I freaking love Arnold presses. I never go too heavy on these just to make sure that I don't hurt my rotator cuff. With doing rope front raises, you really want to make sure that you have your arms straight. This is the weakest position, and that is going to recruit more fibers and cause more gains. And so you really want to make sure that you are hitting that front delt and not swinging your body. I'm going to show you bad form in this video too, so you kind of get to see what that looks like. Again, make sure you keep your arms straight and you don't bend them like chicken wings. Reminder that these are my favorite for shoulders. I can fully stimulate and activate them, and I just love the burn. I always do about 4 or even 5 sets of these. So they are single arm raises, and they really hit that lateral delt. So with lateral raises, the biggest thing is to make sure that your arms are straight and they're going up and not past your shoulders. And you want to make sure that you are driving with your elbows and not here. You don't want to drive with your wrists. This is going to put your traps in a position that will take over. And then as you can see, I'm trying to show you a little bit of bouncing that you also don't want to do. I also threw in benching, because I feel that benching is something that really helps develop your delts, specifically your front delts. And I didn't bench for 1 full year. I think it was in 2016, and I noticed a huge difference when I implemented it again. So here we have single arm rear delt flies. I love these because I feel when I do rear delt flies with both arms, I tend to use my back instead of my rear delts. So as you can see, I'm trying to hit mind muscle connection there to really hit those muscles. I also wanted to incline bench because sometimes I like doing different things, and that is such a great movement for your delts and your chest again. So I just finished filming that shoulder day for you guys. It's actually really funny. I had a hard time like showing improper form. I am like a stickler for form, especially when it comes to shoulders. So it was really awkward, but I hope you guys like this video. I hope it gave you some information on cues, proper form, and how to implement that in the weight room on shoulder day. So again, I do shoulders 2 times a week. I like to do a shoulder, chest, and tricep day, and more like a shoulder chest day. So I like to divide it that way, hit them twice a week. That is the key. Watching your volume, making sure to increase that. You can look at my Power Your Passion ebook for specifically how to make your own program and make sure that you're making progress. So check that out on my website, UpliftFit.org. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Email me at fitandfaith@gmail.com. Hope you guys like this, and I will see you later.